Yeah, everybody has rope.
I'm not too strong, but I'll step. Let's see. Let's see. You can go there and pull one of those ropes, can't you, darling?
Will do.
Yeah, and it definitely has
Sadly, strength has nothing to do with this.
Or doesn't? Okay.
Nope, not in fourth edition.
what's that?
Sadly, strength has nothing to do with this.
It would have with sure it would have athletics would with pulling sure.
Oh, it's athletics. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Then let's do
Plomps, thanks so
Oh,
much for your
shit.
continued
I
support,
like it.
Plomps. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because you climb with athletics. That's right.
Thank you. Yep, climb, jump, swim, all that good stuff.
Oh, so I could do a standstill jump pretty decently.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Let's don't even start thinking about jumping. Jumping
No,
is
no, this
always a bad idea.
Yeah. No, I got you.
Jumping's always when the rolls start to turn badly. That's when keeping it real goes wrong.
The GM loves jumping, though.
I love
Loves it.
jumping.
Loves it
I
when you
do.
want to jump.
So,
Jumping and opportunity checks. I'm sorry,
Does it-
opportunity attacks.
do I think that moving this brazier is going to cause a ridiculous amount of noise?
Possibly because yes, because of the metal legs, and it is a
Then
a
I-
stone floor.
I go back, I grab some more leather, and I put leather pads under each foot.
Okay.
Love it, love it.
And we can pour some of the water on the floor too to make it slide a little bit.
Or if you have oil too.
Oh yeah, did we find oil on those crates?
I don't think so.
No.
Anyone have?
But I'm
oil
sure
on it?
one of you guys has probably got oil. Faye's got everything in the kitchen sink, so I know
Oh,
she's
does she?
probably got oil. Oh yeah. She's got all the good supplies, I think.
Oh, fail.
I did not have oil there.
Whoa!
That's
anyone
probably
have-
good if,
does anyone
if
have
it
soap?
sparks, we're in trouble, or some
I think I
Ender
do have
falls.
soap.
Well, I will tell you this. I will make you do a stealth check to, and I'll also give you some negative modifiers for using the leather strappings and the oil and stuff like that. But it's still going to make some noise. But it's not going to be just dragging it across the floor. I'm going to give you some pretty good pluses. So I'm going to give you like +5, which is pretty generous. And then I'm gonna do, you'll do a roll off basically. You'll throw it in the dice tower. I will throw a perception check in the dice tower, and I won't get the bonuses. Of course, I won't get the bonuses anywhere close to where you guys are going to get the bonuses. So, chances are this could possibly work. Especially when you guys started talking about the leather strappings. No, but I love this type of creativity, man. DMs eat this shit up, man, and I love this stuff. So, I mean, good job for thinking of this stuff. Seriously.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have any sort of oil or anything though, but water will at least
I
No,
have
no,
some sort of
no
lubrication.
soap.
Yeah, I don't have any soap at all.
so
I-
Willie's
I
usually
don't-
always got soap on a rope
I
in
don't
every
I
game.
have
have
it in
soap. I don't see it in my inventory though.
Now I don't have it in my inventory, but I do. I gotta shave every single day, so
Shaving cream.
that's true. I role played having soap, but I don't have it in my inventory.
You can have a bar of soap, sure. Knowing you, yes, you would have a bar of soap because you'd be down at the damn stream every day, lathering up that bar of
Exactly.
soap. Yeah, you would be. You would.
So
be.
I'm not exactly going to dump the 5-gallon bucket of water, because that could just go under the door, and that could be bad.
So yeah, I'll put the water on it with my soap. I'll just dip it in the a little bit of
Well,
water.
we,
and just
we,
rub
we
it on the
first
floor.
set it up. We make it all. We get the rope. We tie on two legs so that it can drag evenly,
Right.
so as not to tip it. We put the leather, and then we'll stand back. Somebody wants to assist me, and then soap the floor.
Soap the floor. I've never heard that before ever in a D&D game. Not in
Yeah,
30
I-
years. It's great. I love
I
it.
soap the floor up real good with my bar of soap and water.
Maybe splash a little
We're
bit
ready
of
to
water
go.
on that soap to get it,
Absolutely, absolutely. And Vane gets a little soap too, as it looks like.
He says, "Suds me up. I'm going in, Gov."
God, these rolls.
Ah.
So much writing on so little.
So
Okay.
let me
who
ask you
rolls?
guys this: how are you guys going to open up the door? So
We'll
are
leave
you?
a little bit of space,
Mhm.
right?
I was gonna
So-
knock.
Okay.
And then
alright.
let's move the bracer first.
Yeah.
And then
We could just
roll.
put the brazier the 4 squares below where it's at currently, and then that way somebody could maybe squeeze behind it. Or
No,
2
there's
people could.
there's a door at the other side, so someone just goes through that door to push it over.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
This is like a little puzzle. All right, let's do it.
No, I don't
Where
think
did
he's not
Vane
there,
go?
Vane. Over here.
We're over here. What's he doing?
He means there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, he wants to go over to the other place then, right?
Oh, I don't know about dragging it that
Is his
far.
team
this
speak
right
or
here.
something messed up tonight?
It's right here.
He said his microphone. We're not hearing his mic.
Oh.
He may have to fix the TeamSpeak settings for it.
Hey,
Is it on
Crazy,
mute?
try to log into D20. Maybe we'll be able to hear you there.
Yeah, roll 20. See
Or
if we
roll,
hear you through
roll
that.
20, D20, whatever. The same thing, right? Yeah.
So you guys want to do a couple, as you guys work together to, get those leather straps around the bottom of the legs and the oil and the water and the soap and all that stuff. The
That would be a
seeker's like,
wisdom
whoa,
check,
whoa, whoa,
right?
easy on the soap. Don't use too much of that now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and do you guys can, let's see, whoever has the best stealth can be the one kind of like guiding it, and you can get a +5 bonus to your roll. So whoever has the best stealth, and drop it into the
I
tower.
probably do. I've got a +9.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a stealth check also. Not a stealth check, but I'm going to do a perception check.
Oh, is
just-
that player always sneaking around?
Just hope that I do
Yes.
not. Just hope that I don't roll any kind of
Oh, there he is.
crit.
Ah, it's so loud. Oh my god,
here.
that hurts. Oh, ow, ow.
Mine's +11.
Shit.
Oh, you would have been better.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So you guys get this thing after about 10 minutes or so. I mean, you guys are really struggling with this for about 10-15 minutes. You finally get this brazier in front of the double door. Oh, my ears. So yeah, you have this brazier in front of the double doors. I mean, it is literally damn near butt up against this door.
Excellent.
Took a lot of soap, took a lot of oil, took quite a bit of water, and a lot of elbow grease, but you got the damn thing.
5 gallons of water.
Yeah, in front of you. You had plenty of water, but you got it. It's in front of the door.
I think I understood
Ingenious.
what Vane was trying to intimate here. We knock on this door down here, maybe, or go in at the bottom door and kind of lead him back through this door, and then turn it over on him. Is that what you're thinking, Vane?
No. We pound on this door and yell, "Master, Master! Karash needs you! Karash needs you! Master, Master!" And then when he opens the door, boom.
Okay, all right, I like it.
So are you guys just gonna all grab it and say, "Fuck it, we're gonna burn our hands and just suffer with that and tip it over"?
I was just gonna baseball bat it into the room.
No, just use the axe head to pry, to push it over with the axe head. You don't have to touch it.
Thale has that crowbar. We could just wedge the crowbar under a foot and tip the damn thing over, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit more than just like a.
At least someone's listening.
Yeah, you definitely can use the crowbar, that's for sure. And I'll give you a bonus because of the crowbar. I think the crowbar would give a +2 bonus anyway for prying. So, yeah, I mean you could do that.
I could just
getting the
use
door
a feat of
open.
strength and just push it.
Yeah,
in.
yeah, and with the crowbar, that's what I'm saying. With fail using that crowbar, you can have the +2 bonus on your roll because of the crowbar, and then you would just do a strength athletics check with the crowbar +2 added in. So
So where is this thing at?
It's right in front of the double door. Right
Right
there,
in
right in
front
front of
of
the
it,
double
okay.
door. Yeah. Four
So the
spaces.
secret-
Yeah.
The seeker is short, so he can kind of get underneath it a little bit and pound on the
Okay.
door.
All right.
And then if I and Fail want to get behind there, and then I
I have
think
no strength. I'll hand someone else the crowbar.
I
okay.
got this.
Well, someone to assist with the crowbar, and then I think Vane's in the perfect spot with his bow, and then that's what we do. That's my suggestion anyway.
If you roll a 1, just now, if you roll a 1 on
I'm
that strength check, that thing is going to reverse tip on all you guys. This is going to be so good.
Hey, you wouldn't do that.
that's about
All
right.
right, so seeing that you guys are there, you guys knock on the door, right? Let's see. Nobody move their tokens.
So yeah, I'd bang on the
Everybody's there.
door.
All right.
Master, Karash needs you. Hurry, Master. Karash needs you.
And before the doors open outwards.
Okay, so behind the door, you hear a very thunderous voice. You hear a, "What does Karash need?"
I yell, Master, hurry, hurry, emergency.
What the heck is going on here? And the double doors sling open. And as these double doors sling open, the roof is 15 feet in your room. It's equivalent to the other supply room. Now the doors, like 10 foot tall. And you can see that there is this massive, mammoth, hulking zombie that is literally taking up the entire 10-foot wide door.
Whoa.
I heard zombies
And-
don't like fire.
And this hulking zombie is damn near, it is actually taller than the door seal up top.
Whoa.
So it's a large zombie. And I'm going to go ahead and open up a little bit for you here. And this is the huge, massive hulking zombie that you see. And he says, "What the hell is going on?" And he's speaking so he, opens the door, basically just almost rips the door off the hinges. And as soon as he opens the door, that's when you guys are, boom, tipping it in, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Very cool.
So plus 2
I like it.
from the crowbar, plus 2 from the assist, or just the plus 2 from the crowbar?
So
How
okay,
do you do assist in a 5e?
Uh,
4E day? Do I
now,
roll a die?
you
for it?
roll you're supposed to roll what is equivalent to a saving throw. So it would be a 1d20. Now, if you roll a 10 or up, that means that you're successful in helping, and that would grant a +2. Now, if you're not successful, you're hindering it, and it would be a -2. So you can go ahead and do your
Interesting.
yeah. It is. It's a great system. I actually really like it. It makes sense because someone could be getting in your way, although
Right.
they're trying to help, and it makes sense.
Damn, should I get in as well?
Yeah, but 50,
Randi.
50, that's not very good odds for helping out.
That's what it would be anyway. I mean, if you were helping someone in real life, you're either going to help them or you're not going to help them. So it's 50-50 that way too. Hey, what's up, Rand?
I'll
it,
help
guys.
then, I guess.
Do
Are
it,
you helping
guys.
how many people can help?
Uh,
Well, no, it's just the 2 of us behind it.
yeah,
Okay, alright.
yeah. So let's
Yeah,
see.
I'm
Let's see
scrambling
the
out away
assist
from the
roll.
door.
Let's see if your assist is going to
Here it
help.
comes. Here it comes.
Oh my God.
Just a d20.
Just a D20, Willie. And if just a
Holy
D20,
shit, what
yeah.
the fuck? God damn it.
The suspense is killing me.
No, you do not add any kind of bonus.
Oh,
So yeah, you're basically kind of getting in the way, Willie. Even though you're like,
Yeah,
you're
not
kind of
helping
like,
at all.
yeah. Even though you got he's like holding this thing up. He's got these leather straps like taped or wrapped around his hands and stuff. And you're like, here, let me help you. As you're like kind of like getting tangled up in his armpits and his arms and stuff. And I's like just wanting to slap the shit out of you. Basically.
Right, I'm all up under him.
I got this.
All right, so
All So it just
more of a
cancels out
hindrance.
the crowbar. So it's just
Exactly.
Straight up roll.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave,
Yep.
I'd like to use my inspiration at this point.
Unfortunately, there was
Use
no
the
inspiration.
extra
I love it.
reroll.
I love it.
Ah!
All
We
right,
could
so
really use advantage here. We really
well, you could. The moment of
What?
truth. Let's see your
Alright.
your as pride is all tangled up in your arms trying to help. He thinks he's trying to do the right thing.
Got me.
Let's see.
God.
Oh!
What? Really?
Was it?
You got a crit. Oh yeah, and you dropped it too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Awesome. So that is so awesome. Oh my goodness, that couldn't be more clutch. All right. So yeah, as Willie's
I almost want to
tangled
kiss
it.
you, that was
Yeah, you get, and I'm not lying either, man, because you can see it on the stream. You get this thing tipped over. You're calling from the power of Moradin, and man, you can just feel Moradin's power embrace you, and you take this thing and you just push it over. Yeah.
It's cool. They're friends. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, they're all they're good to go. So this
God of
thing
knowledge and
tips
skill.
over, and then all of a sudden you hear a massive explosion. And thank goodness this cauldron is so massive and so heavy, because it actually kind of pushes back about 2 or 3 feet from the explosion. This was definitely a magical explosion. And all of a sudden you just feel this burst of heat come through the seams of the door, and holy cow, you just hear screams coming from the other room. Now I'm going to do an attack really quick. Great clutch, man. That is that was totally clutch.
And then jump through the fire like Garrosh, or not Garrosh, like what's the World of Warcraft opening to Warlords of Draenor where he jumps through and sticks the axe in the dude's forehead?
I assumed that was all from my help.
Oh yeah, the flame basically hits. It's actually a really pretty big blast. You hear some screams, and you can actually see that this hulking zombie is engulfed in flames. So I'm going to go ahead and give it some damage. All right, so that was perfect, guys. I mean, seriously, that was good. I'm going to also give a couple other damage as well.
Come on.
All right. All right. So, it is time for initiative.
Whee!
Everybody roll initiative. Good job. This door is blocked, so you cannot get in this way. This door is definitely blocked.
We're gonna
So
have
we
to
have to
go
run
around.
all the way around.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go around. Okay, we're rolling initiative. All right. Man, all my little spinners there.
All right. So the round starts. Combat begins. You can see this.
Ooh.
You can see this massive brazier. It is rocking back and forth. This hulking zombie is grabbing this thing and moving it back and forth. So let's go ahead and start with. All right. Do double moves to about right here. The Seeker, what say you?
So is the zombie going to be moving that out of the way?
He's kind of just
Is that what he
rocking
looks
it,
like he's doing?
and yeah, and then it kind of goes quiet, and then the hulking zombie disappears out of your view because you can see the
Okay.
hulking zombie above the brazier, between the top of the
Yeah, he was
brazier
taller
tipped
than the
over.
door and
Yeah,
everything.
and the door seal. So yeah, he disappears to the right hand side as he just disappears.
Okay, and so climbing over this brazier, is it even possible?
Sure, but you're going to take some heat damage for sure.
Yeah, I'm
Let's just
not
run
going to do
around.
that.
I see the Seeker like impatiently wanting to jump over there. Let's just run around to the other door, Seeker.
All right, then that's what I'll do. That's my movement. So I can do double movement if I'm not doing an attack, right?
Absolutely, yep, you sure can.
Mm-hmm.
I see the Seeker run by me.
2, 3,
What are we doing now?
We're gonna have to go to the other doors, fam.
That's how far I can get, and that's it. I'm done.
Wow, nice. All right, how about Vane? What say you, sir?
Dave, can I see the zombie from where I'm at?
I would probably say no because of the statue in the corner.
Okay, no problem.
Can you hear it?
You can hear heavy.
crispy.
You can hear heavy footsteps. Yeah, you can hear heavy
Okay,
footsteps.
If I can, I yell to warn everybody else that the zombie's coming around. If not, then
I'm doing all of their turns because you guys won't meet up anyway from one round. So.
Right.
All right. So fail. Looks like Vane's gone. Fail. It is your turn now, and the small little goblin is still hogtied out in the hallway of that long 55-foot
feller.
corridor. Yeah, he's kind of looking back and forth and looking up as you guys as you're zinging by him, looking at him, trying to as he's gagged, from the leather armor that you stuffed in his mouth. All right, you're up.
So, if I can drag 900 pounds, can I just push this thing out of the way?
Sure. Seeing that, if you want to push it out of the way, yeah, you're gonna have to do an athletics check. But yeah, I'll let you have a chance. You got
No, I'm pushing on the bottom.
leather
thing. It's
straps.
like the feet and stuff.
Yeah, I'll let you give that a go.
So another athletics.
You'd have to have a pretty good athletics check. We'll see how it goes.
Oh God.
You roll a pretty good one. So yeah, you push this in, and you're gonna push this in, and it takes basically your entire movement is basically moving it 10 feet.
Okay, but people can get through now.
Yes. Yep. 10 feet. There you go. I can't move it because I didn't make it. So yeah, set it back the half. Now you do notice that it stops. It suddenly, because you had it going pretty good, and then it just stops. So
Well,
now
it gets through.
it's blocked, but you can squeeze on the right hand side. You'll have to squeeze.
Final
So-
effort to try to roll it since it's round.
I'll let you try that again next round, unless you want to. If you want to action point it, you can.
I don't know. If people can get through, I don't think it's good.
You're gonna be able to squeeze through, but it's gonna be squeezing, and this squeezing there is actually squeezing in 4th edition, but the way that the cauldron is, it'll pretty much eat up just about all your movement squeezing through into the room. But you can get it, but it looks like it's gonna probably be only a couple people around being able to squeeze in.
Go around, help the seeker. I'll hit him from behind.
He's probably gonna get himself killed. I'm heading that way.
I'll go. Fuck it. I'll go ahead and action point. Do it. To roll it.
Oh, you want to try to push it in more?
Roll.
Roll it aside now.
It's round, right? Or is it
yeah,
square?
yeah. It's round. Yeah.
So it
Yeah,
should
give me
little
another
turn.
athletics.
I hate doing this. I'm so
That's even a better roll. So yeah, you get it. You get it. You get it enough of it turned down to where you have like a 5-foot opening. So now you can get inside.
ta-da.
Hell yeah.
Good job.
Boo.
And I'm seeing this. I'm just gonna yell, "Fail! Tell it! Get back up here! Oh, eyes! Pick the damn thing up and moved it single-handedly." The damn man's a muscle titan.
Pride, what say you?
Follow my dear friend I inside, I guess.
Okay. All right. So as you enter this area, and as both you and I enter this area, there is a lot of fire on the floor. So I'm gonna do. You're gonna take a little bit of
I feel you. Go ahead.
fire damage. So let's see. We'll give I. You'll take.
We make like a.
You're gonna take one.
Is it
One.
Gordius reflex or something?
One. No, it's just going to be one fire damage because basically as the cauldron was tipped over, all of this fire was just kind of like
There's like
sprayed.
hot
Yeah,
shit
exactly.
around, yeah.
So you're going to take only one fire damage. So I'll go ahead and give you give you that damage now, and Wee Willie, you'll take 4 fire damage as you burst into the room. Now,
My robes are
you guys are still in the burst because the burst is actually a 3x3 burst. So it's like it's basically you're in the third square. It's a 3x3. So it's basically going to work like this. Here, let me put down another point down there for you.
I got you.
So this is basically the 3x3. Yeah. Because of the way that the door was, between the tiles, this is basically a 3x3 square. So you guys every round that you're there, you'll also at the start of your round I'll give you another 1d6.
Do I see anything in this room?
You do.
I may want to double move. I want to know.
Yes, you definitely do. Now, as you open up this door, as you move it, both you and I, this room smells of like a very, I want to say a very phosphoric type of smell that is in this room, and I mean it is like the stench and the smell of death mixed with like flame, phosphorus. I mean, you're really kind of at when you're really kind of breathing hard to try to get any kind of air, and then there's all kinds of like acidic chemical scents. I mean, just bombarding you. And now inside of the room, you can see lots of shelves, lots of tables, a desk, and all of this has all kinds of liquids in different vials in different containers. Some of them are bubbling, some of them are on sort of like these cans of sterno, or but it wouldn't be sterno, but it's shoving up heat, magical heats like sun rods and whatnot. So there's all kinds of this alchemical equipment everywhere. There's bookshelves everywhere also, and you do see on the eastern portion of the room, once you get inside, you can see the figure that was on the horse. He is right here. He is near. He is by a table. His head was down. You notice that he was bending over, sort of like an open box on the table in front of him, and it is like a small black wooden box. And he lifts his head up, and he looks at you and sees I, and then he says, "You, my friends, will replace the undead that you have destroyed of mine. I promise you that. You will all be rising from death to serve me as my servants." and he starts to start.
We'll see about
he
that.
he
The
begins
life
to
of my
start
lady shall
waving his hand, and as his hands start making these semantic type of expressions, and he's starting to chant verbally, his hands and his eyes are starting to glow this necrotic green. Okay.
Romance.